Hey, God bless you, my friend. This is Sister Sharon, and today we are discussing if the door doesn't open. See that door? It's not your door. Now, we must remember that doors are people. People are doors. And when you forget this fact that scriptures teach us in Ecclesiastes, there is a time, there is a place, there is a season for everything. But what we must focus on, friends, is being ready to walk through a door. If you are struggling with the fear of people, Jeremiah told us clear, the fear of man brings a snare. It is important while you are waiting for God, waiting for opportunities to happen in your life, that you are getting ready. You cannot expect, friends, to move in the perfect will of God for your life if you are afraid of doors. People, there are all types of doors. French doors, regular doors, glass doors, wooden doors. Friends, there are all types of doors. But if you are expecting and you are living with expectancy to see God move in your life, you have to be prepared. You have to deal with your fear of people. You cannot turn it around and say that people are all the same. They're not. And when I say all the same, some people have pretty much died out in life. They have become hermits. They are living a life of just total hermit. That's the best way I'll put it, a hermit. That's not God's will for your life, friends, to just check out. You have to confront your fear of people. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Therefore, if you do not begin to cultivate your respect and reverence for God, you will always come up short with creation. And this is why many people are in limbo in life, because there is no deep respect and reverence for God. And I want you to think about this. How can you be afraid of another human being if you have a bona fide relationship with the one who created them? Those that you're afraid of have been created by God. Follow me, my friend. We should fear no one and respect everyone. The closer you walk with God, the more you and I surrender day after day after day, we choose to surrender. You will find that the fear of man is not an option. How can you help people? How can you express your gift? How can you be faithful in the things that God has called you to do if you're afraid of the door? Of the person, perhaps, that you're even called to help this individual. How can you help them, my friend, if you're afraid of them? And you're in a snare in your heart. You feel inferior to people. And listen, friends, God will test you and I over and over again until you pass that test, that it doesn't matter what you have, what your failures are, how short you think you come up in areas of your life. That is not an excuse to be afraid of a door. of another human being. Why? Because we all have failures. We all have seeds planted. We don't want no harvest. So friends, when you yield to the Holy Spirit and you stay in the school of the Spirit, He levels it all out, my friend, that you do not crucify yourself over and over and over and over again about what you don't have, comparing yourself to other doors. You might not have, look, this door got these fancy doorknobs, got this pretty carving all in the wood. It's just a beautiful door. Well, you might not have a door quite as fancy. Nonetheless, you are a door. And remember, doors give you access. And oh, friend, I learned something very powerful. When you are in a relationship with a person, a door, you must allow time to prove where that individual is and being trustworthy. And that's when you open other doors. Follow me. When you gain access to a person's life, you should not allow them to have access to every room in your house, your mind, your will, emotions. When you find yourself giving too much time to a stranger, you just met this person and they walking all through your whole house. They got access to the upstairs, the downstairs, basement, the roof, the balcony. You got to check yourself, my friend. Don't let anyone that you have not given time to test them, to try them, to see where they really are. Don't give them access to your full house. And you should not expect them to give you the same. See, there are people, when you do gain access to them, my friend, if you're not careful, you will begin to exert controlling behaviors out of fear, and you will look around, that door will slam shut. Because people who are clingy and like Velcro and needy, they will shut you in and lock up the door, and they don't want no more doors around you. That's a dangerous door. That's a dangerous person, my friend. But if the doors don't open, as I close this exhortation, remember, to everything under the sun, there is a season. And in the hand of God, when God is ready, the right door, you will come in its presence. It'll be a he or she. And God has already set it up. But you got to be ready to walk through. And you have to remember, if a person has slammed shut, or, excuse me, my friend, if they have shut the door, that is not your door. Or it's not time. Let me say it again. If that door slams shut and that person begins to shut you out, it's time to gracefully bow out. Let it go. If the door shuts or it will not open, friend, leave it alone. He or she that has an ear to hear, God bless us all. Till next time, my friend, be encouraged. And remember, Jeremiah said it best. The fear of man brings a snare. Cultivate your love and reverence for God, and mortals will become all the more, all the same, irregardless of French doors, no windows, wood. You won't care what kind of door it is. You love them all the same, without being a respecter of persons. Be careful how you entreat strangers, because that might be an angel, a messenger sent unaware. God bless you, my friend. Till next time.